also observed a message saying, you better run for the rest of your life because you're fucked. I'm going to put you in jail and I'm going to make your bond so high it'll split the clouds. Do you want
29, I have suppressors, I have SPRs. What do I do with all that stuff, sir? You order me.
Pause right here. This is where a routine harassment case quietly turns into a risk assessment hearing. Judges aren't just listening to words. They're weighing credibility, history, and potential violence. When threats, prior assault charges, and weapons all appear in the same file, the court stops asking, did he mean it? And starts asking, what happens if we're wrong? That shift changes everything.
Mr. Horn, you were charged with harassment. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Yes, Judge. On March 6, 2025, the officer was dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas, in response to a telephone harassment type call. Upon arrival, the officer spoke with the complainant, who stated that the defendant is the complainant's ex-husband, saying threatening messages toward her, such as, you better watch your back and this is a threat. The defendant advised the complainant to kill yourself, and the officer also observed a message saying, you better run for the rest of your life because you're fucked. The complainant advised the officer that these messages did place her in fear of bodily injury, and the officer observed ongoing messages from the defendant.
Your Honor, may I speak?
No.
Yes, sir.
But may I add the probable cause? May I add some probable cause?
So we have here the complainant that she's been receiving many text messages on her cell phones by the defendant, who's a complainant's ex-husband, saying, you better watch your back. This is a threat. I guess he told her to go kill herself. What else? Did you have something you wanted to add?
Well, the other thing I wanted to add, Your Honor, was after the law enforcement officer spoke with the complainant, they called the defendant. Defendant told them he was just angry, didn't want to hurt her, and then after they got off the phone, he texted him 8 more times.
Okay. Mr. Horn, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I see a dismissed, hey, Blaze,
Sorry.
I see a dismissed aggravated assault. Tell me that's the same complaining witness.
But it is the same complaining. Let me just check, Your Honor, but it's the same name.
Mr. Horn, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause. I'm now going to put an ankle monitor on you so I know where you are at all times and you're not to have any contact with this person whatsoever. If I find that you have any contact, and I don't care what it is, I don't care if it's Fortnite, I don't care if it's Snapchat, I don't care if it's text message, I don't care if it's a smoke signal, I don't care if it's your aunt from your cousin's three times removed. If I find that you tried to contact her from any means, I will deem you a public danger. I'm going to put you in jail and I'm going to make your bond so high it'll split the clouds. Do you understand? I will do everything in my power to protect my city at all costs. I don't care what color. They're a small farm animal. I don't give a rat's behind. Don't say anything. The only thing I'm trying to impart to you is that life is way too short to live in a 6x9 box because of a person, a thing, woman, whatever it is. Get over it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
That is the second question, Your Honor.
Right. Because of the aggravated assault, I'm going to put a GPS monitor and I'm going to order no contact, no going within 1,000 feet of where she lives or where she works. Would you mind reaching out to her, letting her know all the conditions that we've set forth so that she knows, you know, in the event that we have further contact, we can take the appropriate action, please?
Absolutely.
I'm also ordering you, Mr. Horn, not to be in possession of weapons.
Your Honor, may I please just say something?
Just, you have the right to remain silent.
Yes, sir.
Now is the time for you to exercise that right. I know you want to say something, but that's why we have lawyers. You will get a lawyer, okay? You can explain your side to the lawyer, and the lawyer can talk to the DAs. They can talk to me. Now, this is not the appropriate forum. Mr. Horn, I'm telling you, I know that there's always two sides to the story. And if there wasn't, you'd be in jail right now.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
I understand.
Right. You are out in the free world now. The only thing I'm asking you to do is don't have contact with this person. I'm not asking you to split the atom, not to do Pythagorean's theorem. Don't have contact. It's extremely easy. I don't care what you have to do. I don't care what you have to say. There's no justification you can give for trying to contact this person. Do you have a child with this person?
2, sir.
Okay. So you need to use an intermediary. That's what you need to do.
I'm just trying to divorce her. We're not even divorced, so.
I'm not going to talk
sir.
to you.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes, sir.
don't want to
Understand.
talk to you. I do want to talk about as a father.
Here's the moment that quietly seals the judge's decision. Weapons don't have to be illegal to be legally relevant. Suppressors, tactical rifles, paired with threatening messages, flip the analysis from harassment to potential lethality. At this point, the court isn't punishing, it's preventing. Fire dramatic framing. This is where speech meets capability, and courts never ignore that intersection.
You should have access to your child. Every father should have full access to their child, just like the mother. It doesn't matter if you're wearing pants, if you're wearing a skirt. None of that matters. You should get access. But I don't want you to have contact with her and using the kids as an excuse. You need to find an intermediary somehow. How old are you?
29. I have suppressors. I have SBRs. What do I do with all that stuff, sir? You ordered me not to have weapons, and I.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
I don't want you to have weapons. So, do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
I have 2 working for me right now. One's for the divorce, one for some speeding tickets. I can hire a 3rd lawyer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm a concrete plant manager.
Okay. So what I can do is I can give you an application for an appointed lawyer to see whether you qualify. I don't know. I give lawyers to nearly everyone here so that there's no excuse. But you still have to qualify because there are guidelines that I have to follow. So Deputy Miranda will give you an application now. I can have you fill it out. I will take a look to see whether you qualify. If you don't, I just can't give you a lawyer, right? And you'll be required to go hire lawyers. So, but be it as it may, don't have contact with this person. I don't care that you have children with this person. Don't use that as an excuse. You need to understand that I know that you want to see the kids. There's got to be a way to work it out, but no means no. You're the one that's going to end up in jail. All right, Deputy Miranda is going to give you an application. I'll have you sign a reset with Victoria. We'll have you get with Fleischer your bond conditions. Then I'll take a look at the application.
Judge, how much is the bond?